Hey, what's up? It's just kale. Just kale, guys. That's all. An old TV. It's gonna jump right into it. Got a project I wanted to play around with here for quite a long time. It was using the CD4046BE chip and using it as a square wave generator, but using an antenna input. And I always thought that was interesting how it can turn an AC signal into a square wave. So set up this little slayer. Got some fiber optics on the LED there to pay homage. The man Russ doing crazy things in the name of crazy things. I was really interested about how it would do that. But what happens when you use the antenna is you lose the interrupt pin, or else the way that I'm using it, that's what happens anyways, that you would use to interrupt the signal. So I always wanted to, I like doing different stuff. So what I wanted to try is using a reed switch. That's what's inside that coil there. Using an Arduino right now to control the switching. And then that reed switch would have a very low signal, like the gate signal or something for a MOSFET going across it, with a physical break as an interrupt. And then it's got some potentiometers here to control the distance between the pulses and all that sort of fun stuff. But the restrictions of the reed switch are pretty interesting. For one, when it's off, it's not really off. Because the contacts are so close, I'm guessing it's just acting as a capacitor, right? Which, you know, like some IGBTs or something might have a higher voltage turn on, so that might not be a concern. Where are we here? The other one, I'm going to have to speed up the signal so that's more, so that trigger will read it. And here, that LED flashes at the same time. You probably hear the reed switch. Oh, there we go, it's stable enough now. That delay, the yellow is coming from the Arduino to turn on the coil, which is about a 500 ohm coil, and that's the time it takes for that coil to fill up and build a magnetic field and make the contact. So that's still on the 100 microsecond scale, so it's quite a delay, like it really is. A lower resistance coil would work better. Of course, it would turn it on faster, but that's still, I thought that was kind of fun, interesting. And maybe you'd like that too. I also found this op amp. This is actually, I was pointing at this like it was a 4046, I realized, but it's actually a 1.3 megahertz quad op amp. That's the name on it there. And this thing's amazing. So I started using this as an input instead, running the antenna to this guy. And then it doesn't output a square wave, it outputs, well, a perfect sine wave, just like what it sees, using the non-inverting input. So that was kind of fun too. I thought that was cool. I'm getting this motor running. All kinds of fun stuff. With the old dad have circuit. This is probably the funnest pulse motor I've built. I like this one, so I can keep that. I just want to get some kind of circuit so I can turn it on whenever I want. Love that little guy. Anyways, yeah, just some fun playing around. And hope to use these big enclosures here soon for some cautionary things. Should be fun. Alright, cheers.